Welcome to your 15-minute gentle Pilates mat workout, which is the perfect way to unwind after a long work day. We'll start lying on our mat, knees are bent, and feet are flat on the floor. We'll warm up with some gentle arm circles. You're going to inhale as your arms pick up over your head, and exhale as your arms circle back around to your hips. And again, inhale, arms up, exhale, arms home. You're looking to expand the chest on the inhale and let the ribs melt into the mat on the exhale. After about 5 of these, we'll switch directions. Arms open wide like you're making a big snow angel. And exhale home. Really focus on beginning to open that chest, move that shoulder girdle, and let your ribs sink into the mat. This will be our last one. And exhale home. Before we move on to our next exercise, which is the Pilates 100, let's talk about what it means to engage our core, which is critical to using the right muscles. To engage the core, you want to reach the belly towards the spine. And I'll zoom in so you can get a better view. The movement is subtle. The belly gently reaches towards the spine and the arch of the back gently reaches towards the mat. And release. And again, note you're not pressing the spine into the mat. It's just a gentle engagement, a deep belly scoop, almost as if a marble placed below the belly button wouldn't roll off. Now, keeping our belly scooped, we're going to pull our knees into our chest and exhale into our upper body curl for the Pilates 100. We'll pump those straight arms by our sides, inhaling for 5 counts and exhaling for 5 counts. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep gently pressing those legs together and lifting in that curl. You may want to think of your head as like a helium balloon. If you'd like more challenge, you can straighten those legs as long as it isn't giving you any discomfort. Keep pumping those arms vigorously. This is a great warm-up. Working towards 10 breaths, knowing that if you have neck discomfort, you can put your head on the mat at any point. After 10 breaths, we'll lower everything to the mat and stretch out our lower back. We'll come up to seated for our next exercise, which is the Pilates Roll Up. Your knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor, and hands are behind your knees. You'll walk slowly down the back of your legs to bring everything down to the mat. Then you'll take an inhale and walk right back up your legs to return to your starting position, which I like to think of as an elongated capital C. And again, you'll lower everything. Think about that belly scoop, pressing your waistband into the mat first and the rest of the spine follows. And find that belly scoop again as you come up. So your belly and your waistband reach back and your chest and your shoulders reach forward. And again, we'll lower, trying to match each movement of the spine to a movement of the hands. We'll come up again. And if you'd like to increase the challenge, you can let go of your legs so you're moving without the assistance of your arms. When you're down on the mat, your arms can reach back for a shoulder stretch. You'll inhale, pick your head, neck, and chest up. Find that belly scoop. Back of the spine opens. Trying to get a little bit more flexibility to that spine with each repetition. And again, if you'd like to increase the difficulty even more, you can straighten your legs, flexing the feet, pressing the legs gently together. Come up like you're a wave crashing onto the shore. Choosing the version of this exercise which is best for you, which feels good to your body and brings the most mobility to your spine. We'll come up once more. Belly reaches back, really bending between those shoulder blades. Enjoy this deep stretch of the spine, reaching for beyond those toes. And we'll straighten up to our seated position. Our next exercise is single leg circle. So we'll lower everything to our mat with control. Your arms are going to be by your sides. And we'll begin by pulling our left knee into our chest to give that hip a stretch. We'll straighten that leg towards the ceiling and pull it in towards your face 3 times, knowing that it's fine if your leg is not completely straight. You'll be amazed at the progress you'll see if you keep at this. To set up for single leg circle, we'll place our arms by our side, our chest is open, and our standing leg is straight. We'll cross that lifted leg across the body, down, around, and up. And again, just like you're stirring out your hip socket, I like to imagine I have a pencil between my big toe and my second toe, and I'm trying to draw small circles on the ceiling. Keeping it slow and controlled. We'll switch directions. Your goal is 5 in each direction. Keep that belly scoop. Keep reaching that belly towards the spine. So in this exercise, you're working both the abdominals and the muscles around your hip. We'll do just a couple more. Inhaling as your leg reaches wide and exhaling as it circles around the body. We'll pull that knee in towards your chest, give it a stretch, and then we'll switch legs, pulling that right knee in towards your chest, then straightening it and reaching it in towards your face 3 times. Then setting up for your single leg circle on your right leg. Again, chest is wide, arms are by your side, and I want you to think of that belly reaching towards your spine as the leg circles across the body. And again, really using those abdominals to stay controlled. Standing leg is strong. Find that pencil between your big toe and your little toe. And when you're done with 5 in this direction, then we'll switch to the opposite direction. So reaching the belly towards your spine, your leg widens and circles down, around, and up. And again, widens, circles down, around, and up. Inhale wide, exhale, circle down, around, and up. Just a couple more. Inhale, exhale, down, around, and up. And the last one. Make it your best one yet. And we'll pull that knee in towards our chest and give it a stretch. Our next exercise is the saw. And to set up, you're going to sit with your legs wider than mat width, your feet flexed in towards your face, and your arms wide about shoulder height. You're going to twist that spine to the right, trying to reach the left pinky finger to the right pinky toe. And straighten center and twist to the left. Right pinky finger reaches for left pinky toe. And again, you're twisting to the right, keeping that left hip grounded. Inhale center and exhale to the left, trying to keep that right hip grounded. You'll inhale, straighten, and exhale over to the right. And inhale, straighten, and exhale over to the left, going for 3 to 5 in each direction. I like to think of my spine as a wet dish towel that I'm wringing out as I twist. And one more to the left. Make sure you're even. And inhale, straighten. Our next exercise is called double leg kick. So we'll transition onto our stomachs. Legs are straight behind you and together. You'll place your left cheek on the mat and your palms are stacked below your shoulder blades and your elbows open to the floor. You'll kick 3 times, lengthen those legs, lengthen those arms, and pick up that chest. Place your opposite cheek on the mat. Kick 2, 3. Straighten legs, straighten arms, open chest. And again, left cheek on the mat. Kick 2, 3. Lengthen and open. Placing your opposite cheek on the mat each time and kick 2, 3. Inhale, lengthen and open. Exhale, lower and bend those knees. Kick 2, 3. Lengthen. Open those shoulders and chest. And exhale, kick 2, 3. Lengthen and open. And one more each side. Kick 2, 3. Enjoy. This feels so good if you've sat at a desk all day. And kick 2, 3. Inhale, open. And then we'll lower everything to the mat and press back into a gentle child's pose. Just breathing into any parts of that spine that feel extra tight. Now we'll walk our hands over to the right side of our mat, stretching those left ribs, breathing into anything that feels tight. And then we'll carefully walk our hands over to the left side so we can stretch out those right ribs. We'll carefully come up to seated and we'll come to a cross-legged seated position facing forward to close with some gentle side bends. We'll place our right palm on the mat, left arm near our ear, and side bend over to our right. And we'll inhale, get tall. Switch our arms, side bend over to our left, keeping our right hip grounded. And again, side bend over to our right, trying to get a little more of a bend each repetition, while at the same time staying in a range that is healthy for our body. We'll inhale, get tall. We'll exhale, side bend once more to our right. Bend those ribs. Inhale, get tall. And last one over to our left, keeping that right hip grounded. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have questions or feedback, please leave a comment.